Lonestar Latitude. So this is their this year offering for their flagship saddle, and we'll go over some brief functions or features that they built into it once again, and then we'll actually put it in the tree and kind of talk about how comfortable it is compared to my Latitude Method 2. Now I've been using the Method 2 for 2 seasons now since they introduced it, and one of the most common questions I always get in the circles that I run in, which is, you know, retired military. I retired from the Marines about 3 years ago. But the most common question I get is, how does it feel on your back? So as a guy that had a back injury while I was in, the Method 2 is ideal for my back because I can take the second panel, use it up high, and it sits like a swing with a back on it. So it's very comfortable. I've hunted for 6 hours with no back pain. It's something I can't do in a lock-on anymore. So I really like that aspect of saddle hunting. So let's get into this Lonestar. So the Lonestar, once again, has the Molly loops sewn into it. This year they have put adapters or loops for a suspender. So if you were wanting to use suspenders like this, you could just put it on your saddle, and it would help hold it up. This area here, they call that is their cooling cushion area. I think that's what they call it. And then the big feature they put in these areas right here, they actually put a stiffener in it, and you can it comes with a kit. If I can get this out of here, you can put these in or out, but they come with these stiffeners, and that is supposed to eliminate hip pinch. So we're going to try this with and without today, just so you know, you get an idea of what I think about it. So some different features. So they have the belt loops on, these big loops on that is for your lineman's belt. This is your bridge. Obviously you got prusik knots on either end of where it goes into your saddle, and I do like this because you can move it up or down and change how the where the tension is in this saddle in regards to your hips and your legs. So you have some adjustability there. I like this free floating belt that you can tighten. It's a rope tighten, and it free floats inside the saddle, so you don't have to worry about a buckle being in a specific location. You can move the knot to your right or to your left, and so I like that function as well. So I'll quit yapping. We'll get up in the tree, and I'll go over what I think about it. See, with one hand I can move my tether up and down. I can move my carabiner up and down rather. There we go. Now, just like my Method 2, one of the things I did was, it's pretty comfy. But one of the things I did was, I shortened my bridge to eliminate some of the pinch hip, and it's worked out pretty well for me so far. This thing feels pretty nice. I like it. So. Wraps around pretty well, but there's no pinch at all. Now I can't talk to the effect of the cooling panels because it's actually cooled off a little bit here today in North Carolina, but you know, it's I'm gonna try something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this the belt you normally wear for your, and it kind of, so the belt rope actually will run through my carabiner, and it kind of comes up and serves as like if I had the top band, you know, if I had a separate band for my back, instead I use my belt rope to go through there, and it kind of pulls it into the lower back for a little bit of extra support. Not too bad. That feels pretty good. I could deal with that. Let's put these shorts in and see how it's there. Okay, those do help out a little bit. I like that. That is pretty nice. Yeah. This thing is super comfy. I tell you what, you buy one of these, you really couldn't go go wrong. The first thing I noticed from it, man, is this thing's pretty big from top to bottom. It is pretty big. But I'm assuming that translates into a little bit more comfortable seat. My bottom panel's not nearly this wide on the Latitude. It's pretty wide there. But this thing is big. Kind of like that. You could buy you a top band and get the same effect that I have with the two panel saddle. But as far as like sitting down in it, I mean, there's with those things in, I mean, there's absolutely zero hip pitch. Even as I spin around, you know, like I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna try and take that, you know, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock shot. Yep, super comfy. Just swing it around. Ooh. This thing's real comfortable. I tell you, you couldn't go wrong with this. All right, guys. So, hope you like this review of the Lonestar. It's a very quality saddle from Latitude. I have a Method 2 that I've been using for 2 seasons, and I love it. It is fantastic. It'll even weather these mosquitoes that are attacking me. But you know, one thing I did make a comment about the size, and I forgot to mention in the introduction. You know, you can fold this thing in half, and then put it over you, and it's a little bit easier to, you know, if you're going to walk around in it. So it'd be a lot easier to walk around in, and that actually ties in pretty well. I mean, imagine, you know, once you have your dump pouch or 2 dump pouches on this thing, you're going to want to put some suspenders on it to keep it up if you're going to walk a long distance. But the way it is now, you could walk quite a ways with this thing. I really like it. It's a great little, it's going to be a great little saddle. Like I said, it's very well built. Looks like everything's double stitched. I think somebody's really going to like it. As always, I'd like to thank Ryan out at Eastern Outfitters for recommending products for me to do reviews on, and then letting me have some Latitude, take them home for a couple days of playing them. This is a fantastic offering from Latitude. If you're in the market for a new saddle, man, don't hesitate to go down there and talk to Ryan about the new Lonestar from Latitude. He's got all the stuff from Latitude. There's sticks, platforms. He's also got some stuff coming from Grit in the form of their kit, which is, I think, sticks, saddle, and platform. But he's got some different options. If you know, there at Eastern Outfitters, if you're looking to get into saddle hunting, I know we're getting real close to season. You need to get down there now. So, damn, look at that thing. But if you're interested in saddle hunting and you want to do it this season, you need to get down there now, so you can get out here like I am, and get hung up and start practicing those, you know, your strong side shots, your weak side shots, your 6 o'clock shot, getting turned around so you can cover from 1 to 3 o'clock. Those are all require a little getting accustomed to, so you need to get out and actually practice for it. But again, thanks to Ryan at Eastern Outfitters. I couldn't do these videos without these guys.